a eyeshadow tutorial. Now I've actually had a few requests from like some of my friends at school and that to do this, which is really nice. So if you've requested for this purple smoky eye look, then hey, I'm doing it. So yeah, this is the look that I wore to Lovebox Festival, and it's a look that I've sort of developed and learned the technique to do fairly recently. I've always sort of stuck to neutral colours, you know, plain Jane, browns, oranges, cream colours, but I recently, well not recently, but I did actually purchase the Morphe 35p palette, which is this gorgeous purple hued palette with some cool tone browns. So I was originally playing with the browns and then I ventured more into the purples and using brighter colours, and I really love it. I find the purple makes my eyes stand out so much, which is weird because normally it's oranges that make blue eyes stand out, but I love using these purples. So I'm going to show you how I do it without looking like I've been punched in the face and I've got a massive bruise, because my first attempt, that's what I look like. So yeah, I'm just going to take you step by step and bring you in closer. You can see exactly what I'm doing. Now, as a disclaimer, please don't judge my eyebrows. Okay, I go on holiday in 2 weeks and I'm trying to grow out my eyebrows so I can get them done just before I go. So they are literally a hot mess. They are so bad. So try concealing them as much as possible, but please just ignore them. I know they're bad. Okay, so I've brought you in closer and tied my hair back so it doesn't get in the way. I'm just going to go through the brushes that I'm using, and again I'm using my Anastasia brush, which looks like this. I'm not sure whether that's in focus or not, but it's the dual ended one. And I recently also purchased a Morphe brush. It's the E23, I think it's the Elite 2 from Beauty Bay, and that looks like this, which is super fluffy and great for blending. So I actually love these Morphe brushes, they are amazing. Okay, so I'm taking my 35p palette, and the first colour I'm going to go in with is this one right here. Sort of like a taupey purpley colour, but I find that a great transition shade. I'm just going to pop that in the crease with my Anastasia brush and make sure to really blend it out. It's so easy to go heavy handed with colours you're not used to working with, so just keep blending. Okay, so as you can see, I've got that colour in the crease. I've just made sure to blend it, and I've taken it quite high so I get that really diffused look when I start adding some darker colours in. After the transition shade, I'll go straight into a bold colour, and I'm going to use this one in the palette, which is a really bright purple colour, and I'll just take a little bit of that on the same brush and then put that really low in the crease and blend that out. After adding that colour, I'm then going to take my clean E23 brush and then just keep blending. That's the trick to make sure you don't look like you've got a bruise on your eye, is to keep blending. That way you get seamless edges and it all just looks really blown out and pretty. So yeah, I actually love these Morphe brushes, they are so soft. I'm so stingy when it comes to brushes, I like never buy them. I literally have like a handful of brushes that I just use every day, but after getting this one, it's inspired me to buy some more. Then going to go back to my Anastasia brush and pick up more of that purple shadow and then just repeat the same process again. It's all about layering. You don't want to add too much at one given time because it can just end up not blending, being patchy and too dark. So you want to build up the colour and go with an intensity that you like. Okay, so as for the crease, this is as far as I'm going for the moment. I don't want to add too much because I'm going to do the lid first. So then I take the flat side of my Anastasia brush and I'm going to go in with this colour right here, which is, I'm not sure if that's in focus or not, but yeah, it's a really bright sort of shimmery purple colour, and I'm just going to take that on the flat side and then go all over my crease with it. Also with these shadows, you have to be careful with fallout because you do get quite a bit of it. I always just leave my fallout, brush it off and then go over with more translucent powder if it's left some marks under my eyes. As you can see there, fallout. So I just brush it away with a powder brush. I'm then going to go in with that same colour again and then just keep applying to build up to a colour that I like. I love this purple shimmery shade because it sort of like reflects blue as well, which is so gorgeous. So do that on that eye and then obviously repeat the same step on the other eye. Now what I do is that colour that I've put all over the lid, I take a little bit on my fluffy side and I blend that through the crease just to make sure that all the colours are seamless. Because again, you want everything to blend really nice. I then take the lightest lilac shimmery shade, which is this one right here. And I take that again on the flat side of my Anastasia brush and I just pop that sort of on the first third of my eye, sort of as like a highlighting shade. And this just helps to add more dimension back onto your eye, so I just pop that there. Make sure to get right on the inner corner. Just patting as I go. Again, you can see all that fallout. And then I just blend it with my fluffy side. As you can see, that's added dimension back onto my eye with not just one flat colour but with a lighter colour on the inner third. It just helps to open your eyes up a little bit more. I then literally take whatever's left on the flat side and put that along my lower lash line just to help tie the look together. I don't go all the way in, I go sort of halfway. I try to keep as near to the lash line as possible so then I don't get that punched eye look, which no one wants. Just make sure to blend it all really well. I then finally just take my E23 by Morphe again and then just go over once more, just blend the edges out, make sure that it's all soft. This final step, just make sure that you have no harsh lines whatsoever. And that's it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to go pop some liner and mascara on and then I'll come back and show you the final look. Okay, so these are the eyes close up. As you can see, everything's blended really well and it looks quite flawless if you ask me. I'm so happy that I developed this technique. I think it's just going back and blending, to be honest, so I didn't actually develop this technique, I've just known how to use it properly. So that comes to the end of this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed watching it and learnt something. I know that I love watching videos like this and getting tips and tricks on how to do eyeshadow better because I started off literally not knowing how to even put eyeshadow on my eye, let alone do something like this. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, it means the world to me. I've loved seeing my channel grow and I want to see you all come back and give me feedback because that's how I'm going to do better content for you and give you things that you want to see. So until my next video, I shall see you later.